Hi everyone, I'm Julie, and today we're going to be talking about what is going on with modern relationships, specifically the girl best friend / boy best friend dynamic. Let's start. In a time where human connection is at an all-time low while people's hype for love is at an all-time high, there's some weird discourse online with all of it. You definitely have a few different faucets of relationship type content, and I don't think any of them is good. Is that the right word? Maybe helpful is the correct term. Let's start out first with the idealistic couples TikToks vibes. I think you know the ones where it's like, my man better be XYZ, my man brought me this, and this, my girl does this, and this for me. Very weird. Very weird in my opinion, giving a little of unrealistic expectations, like concerningly so. One that I think is really common, even not necessarily online, but just throughout people existing, is the concept of, if you're in a heterosexual relationship, the boy or man pays for everything. I think that is an insane take, especially when people are usually starting this when everybody is in high school. Like, I think that's really problematic to have a 15-year-old be paying for somebody's wants and dates and everything. It just seems like a lot. And so I don't really subscribe to that notion, and I never really have, because I think it's weird. I don't think it's realistic. I don't think it makes a lot of sense. Like, there's no reason for it. Like, maybe if it was like, oh, the one who makes the most pays for the dates. Like, then there's some logic, but I don't know if it's supposed to be logical. I'm thinking it's more supposed to be like idealistic, but I guess that, I don't know. That never really applied in my life. It never made sense to me. I never utilized it, but I think that's like one example of like, oh, your man better get you flowers every day of the week. It's like, but why? But why? Like, I think it's a nice gesture, but I'm gonna start like being concerned if you're buying me flowers every day. Like, are you wasting time and money and gas for this? Like, is it worth it? So maybe I'm not a very romantic person. I'm aware of this. I don't think soulmates exist. I think that's pretty bogus. And it doesn't really make a lot of sense to me that out of 8 billion people, only one is destined for you. I think that's also something the idealistic couples hold that I have problem with, is that this one person was put on earth for you to serve all of your needs, and they are the perfect person. Hey, that person doesn't exist, and it never did. Even if you're like, well, I'm friends with this person and I like them and I know everything about them and it's great, but you only know them in that context of friendship. You have no idea how they are as a partner, and you don't understand them in their entirety as they would be in a partner. And I think it's insane to think this person in my head exists and is going to be this person, like basically portray it onto somebody. But it's a fantasy. It's selfish. Not saying you're selfish for that fantasy, but people are messy. And that's something that I think the idealistic couple I take issue with. Like, I understand the whole aesthetic and it needs to be perfect vibe, but you're missing so much of the story that it's causing some pretty unrealistic expectations for, I'm sure, a bunch of kids who are watching it. So it's like, doesn't make a whole lot of sense. Now, second, this content is something I'm never served because I'm a girl, but you know, you hear about it, you see it sometimes, but it's kind of the manosphere is what I'm talking about, where obviously the woman is punished for being a woman and also like sexualized at every turn. Very weird vibes. I think that's also extremely dangerous content, where it's like, yeah, like you're not living in the world with real people. You're just basically again, portraying your vision of what somebody should be onto somebody else. And in this case, it's usually like, I should be a big manly man and all women are bad. Unless one wants to cook and clean for me. Like, yikes. So that would be another type of content. And it really reminds me of just like immaturity. Because when I was a kid and growing up and seeing TV and stuff, I didn't want to be like other girls. I know, crazy statement by the way, but I wanted to be one of the 4 strong boys who could come move this desk. I don't want to be known for being weak, because I'm not. So I can't be. Does this make sense? Like, now that I've grown up, I'm like, wow, I really wish I would ask for help more. And especially like when I need it, hey, that would be helpful. But the world treats women's needs as unnecessary a lot of the time, and almost overreactions to everything. And I think that's a lot of where I get my like chillness, but it's not really chillness. I think I've outgrown a lot of it, but things definitely bother me, and I'm definitely vocal about it now than when I was a kid. I would be like, well, it's fine. It's just a fever. I'll still play soccer. Hey girl, don't do that again. But I think what's so dangerous about a lot of young people seeing any of this kind of content in general is that they are going to put themselves in boxes and judge other people based on where they see them in those boxes. And if you haven't really lived in the real world and you're not going to take notes and pay attention to how actual people operate, you're not gonna care. You're not gonna care about other people's thoughts, opinions. You're not gonna take it into your mind at all. You're just gonna be like, well, you're wrong. Me and my bros are right, and all girls are awful. And we see that now. You know, there's a lot of people that do that now, especially young kids, and that's not always great. I would say it's bad, actually. Hot take. But those are like some of the like relationship content you see, like this alpha male with all of those women serving him, or like the perfect couple to ever exist, where like it's really just giving like weird. It gives weird to me. Like, I don't know, maybe I'm just not much of a romantic, but sometimes I'm served some of this content and I'm just like, I don't know if I would like that. Like, ick. And then of course we have the third type of content, which I'm served every once in a while too, where it's like, I hate my partner and everything my partner does is like kind of detrimental to me, and clearly disrespectful. But then any comments that point it out, they respond to these comments and they're like, well, actually, it was a joke, and like, can't people laugh anymore? Like, why is everyone so serious? It's like, hey, so we're actually worried about you, but thank you so much for like just absolutely checking out of your own feelings and the way this situation is. But thanks for that. Like, that's really helpful in portraying relationships to kids who I'm sure are getting served this content, because of course they are. They're getting served all the content. There's so much. But anyways, yeah, I would say in general, I think this is kind of a harmful way of looking at relationships in general. And those are like the big 3 that I think really I see a lot, or like see discourse about, of why this is right, this is wrong, this is not okay, this guy needs to do this girl needs to do this, everyone needs to be this. People are messy. You can say somebody needs to do something or someone has to do something, doesn't mean they're going to. People are messy. They're not an actual equation that you can put like, oh, well, he does this, this, and this equals good partner. That's not necessarily true. He could be still a terrible boyfriend. And same, like, on the flip side, like, oh, she does this, this, this. She could still be the worst girlfriend in the world. It doesn't matter if the boxes are checked in your brain or not. It more matters, is this a person that you want to have a relationship with and grow together? Because that's a huge part of a relationship. I just genuinely don't understand where a lot of the discourse is coming from, where everything is either like super duper perfect all the time in like a really weird way. I don't know why that one sticks out so much to me, but it makes me feel really strange, to where it's like, well, maybe my relationship's inadequate, but it's like, well, I'm happy where I'm at. So does that mean my relationship's bad, but I'm happy with it? But you're doing this, so should I be doing that? Does that make sense? Maybe that doesn't make sense. But sometimes when I see those, I'm like, you're right. I don't get flowers every day, but then I'm like, but then I have to have vases for all of them. I don't really want to buy a lot of vases. Even if you buy the vases, where am I gonna put them? It's just not very realistic, and I think it makes people like look at it like, oh, maybe that would be nice. But I think you need to reevaluate and be like, think about it. This is clearly a performance. This isn't real life. This is a performance that is going on in front of you to make them seem like the perfect couple. Anyways, something else I wanted to bring up when talking about modern relationships is that even if you are controlling the situation, or you think you aren't necessarily controlling the person inside of that. You're never gonna know what people's actual intentions are, or their actual feelings or thoughts. You're only gonna know what they tell you, or what you kind of figure out from them. Does this make sense? So you can check your boyfriend's following every single day, and you can see, oh, he followed another girl, that means he's cheating. That is a crazy amount of effort into somebody who you should be trusting. Or like vice versa, if this boyfriend is like, oh, I saw my girlfriend had her location off, I mean, she's definitely out cheating. It's like, well, how often are you checking her location? Like, that's a crazy amount of effort, and it doesn't make any sense because this is someone you're supposed to respect, trust, and love. And that, like, in monitoring them and babysitting them isn't doing that. It's not letting them be their own person, which they are. They are still their own person. They do not belong to you. Nobody belongs to you except your own actions, thoughts, etc. But people are, like, nobody is going to fully belong to you. And that's something you're gonna have to cope with. I think that's not that crazy of a statement, but I'm sure mind-boggling to some, you know? Like, if somebody wanted to cheat on you, they're going to. It doesn't matter how many barriers you throw in front of them, they will find a way around all of them. Does this make sense? Like, it doesn't matter. So finally, kind of what I wanted to talk about in regards to all of this is, like, online content is the villainization of guys/gals being friends with each other. Can guys be friends with gals? Can gals be friends with guys? My official answer is sure. Who cares? It's such a non-issue in my opinion. Like, it doesn't make any sense. And even worse than that is, I think, the weird exceptions that you get from this, where it's like, well, only if her guy best friend is gay, then it's fine. Or if his girl best friend already is in another relationship, then it's fine. Why are we putting more barriers in place to have friendships? This doesn't make any sense to me. Not only is it so difficult, I think, for a lot of people to go out, socialize, and find somebody they agree with, like, and have similar interests with, etc., but now we're limiting half the population for each person just because of the body they're in. Hey, I hope this helps. Nobody really cares what body you're in. It doesn't matter. It's not relevant. Who cares? It makes me so mad. Like, I understand the media plays a definite big role, of course, where, the girl or guy best friend is obviously the villain, always trying to get into his or her pants, blah, 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 like ulterior motives. But in real life, I just find this to not be the case. Hey, girls and guys are friends with each other. That's fine. It doesn't matter. There's so many people on the planet. Of course, there's going to be somebody of a different gender than you who you probably agree with and have similar interests with. This is not a crazy concept. I hate the discourse online about it. It makes me so mad. And I think it's so damaging because people are already in such isolation, usually because of themselves, but still. And now you're going to continue that isolation with some random rule that doesn't matter. But now, of course, it's online, so then everyone can be like, yeah, actually, if he does have a girl best friend, like, that's basically cheating. Like, he shouldn't be doing that. He can't do that. Why not? What do you think is going to happen? This is, like, even if something did happen, if it's his fault, then boom, you know the answer faster of, is this somebody who's worth all of your time and effort? No. And then if it's her fault, then it's like, your intentions weren't true this whole time. And I'm sure he feels that as well. Like that betrayal. It's not his fault that she lied to him for however long. And it makes me more mad when it like is activities. You're like, well, like if you're going to dinner with another guy, like, isn't that basically a date? No, literally no, because if it was me and another girl, do you think that's a date? It doesn't make any sense to me. And the logic, it makes me so mad, but it's so ingrained in the division between everything and online. Oh, it's so awful. But I see a ton of discourse of this online, like, well, good thing he doesn't have a girl best friend, good thing she doesn't have a boy best friend, LOL. Like, making sure that boy best friend is actually gay. Like, that is so annoying to me, and I really wish people would just stop. Like, people are people. It doesn't matter. It's not relevant. If you think somebody just wants your friendship and they're actually taking advantage of you, that's not your fault. That is their fault. So it doesn't make any sense that would be like, oh, now all other people who are men from your life are banned, or all other people who are women from your life are banned. That doesn't make sense. Now, is there something to be said of like, oh, could you tell if they had different intentions? Sometimes yes, sometimes no, right? But also, you're never gonna know someone truly. Like, they are still their own person. So you'll never really know their intentions. And sometimes it's just good to assume one unless you're told the other, you know? Where it's like, if I'm friends with somebody who happens to be a guy, does this matter? No. Is this relevant? No. It just means I have another friend. Now, if that guy maybe tries something, then it's like, okay, you were never my friend. Clearly, you were always just pretending to be so you could get closer to me. And then do you know what happens next? You go, okay, clearly we're not friends and we never were. Next. I just don't think it's that complicated. I don't think it's that crazy. I understand there's insecurity involved and it makes people crazy, but I think people just need to think a little bit and be like, okay, do I trust my partner? If the answer is no, we have other problems, whether it's on you or it's on them. We have some sort of issues that are going on and we need to address those first. And if the answer is yes, then don't worry about it. Then just calm down, just chill. Because there's already too much divide among everything that happens all the time. I don't think we need one more obstacle of having a community. At the end of the day, I think everybody deserves people to rely on. And having only a partner, only one person to talk to, hang out with, see often, that is too much responsibility. It's too much responsibility for them and too much responsibility for you, because you have the entirety of this person's like time and thoughts and feelings on your hands. All their physical and emotional needs are your responsibility and vice versa. That's just not fair. It's understandable to have friends so that way you can lighten the load of like talking with people and hanging out with people and having other connections other than just one lifeboat. Like if you have one floaty that's only gonna do you for so long before it loses air and you can't blow it back up again because it's already because you're drowning it. And I don't know, maybe that's too much for the world at this point in time. But basically, it really does just break my heart and my mind when people use you can't have any friends of another gender. Doesn't make sense to me. People already have a hard time living their lives sometimes. Why not just make it easier for everyone and just be like, hey, do what you want. You're still your own person. I'm still my own person. We can both have as many friends as we want. Some of them can be combined. Doesn't matter. Friends are not threats. Friends aren't threatening you. They are just other people to communicate with. They aren't trying to take your position as number one boyfriend in the world or number one girlfriend in the world. That's not happening. So maybe just, perhaps just it's such a weirdly immature way of thinking, and I really wish people would just be like, oh, we're all people. Let's just be people together. So yeah, don't be an insecure and weird and controlling partner, and maybe understand that everybody is their own person and everybody is messy. That's just life. So calm down, take a chill pill, and stop posting stupid relationship posts and TikToks and stop villainizing the girl or boy, best friend or friend. These people are not threats. They are just people. Thanks. Bye.